Welcome to Stellaris. My name is Cape and I'll be your guide here through the stars and I suppose also the universe. I've been meaning to play Stellaris again now for quite some time. I haven't really played it since it was released, and with the recently released Leviathans Story Pack and patch 1.3 that came along with it, the timing felt right. Also, this is going to be a sort of a sequel to a previous series in Hearts of Iron 4 where I played as the British Empire and conquered the universe and, well, the world. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can find a link down in the description to the playlist. Now, here I created an empire already. It is the British Empire, of course, and we will be playing in the Sol system. It will be, well, the Sol system. And we have renamed Earth to Britannia, which makes sense considering, well, the Earth has been conquered by the British Empire, we govern the world, and thus it should be rightfully renamed. It will be led by Edward the 14th. There's been quite a few Edwards since the Second World War. We develop mass drivers, so that's what we're going to use, and the hyperspace travel. I also think we're going to limit all travel to simply hyperspace travel, to just see how it works out. A despotic empire is definitely what we are. I mean, the British Empire, it says there right in the title. We are xenophobic due to, well, we weren't the nicest people during World War II, and we're definitely not going to be nice to the dirty xeno people out in the stars, all the aliens and whatnot. We're militaristic. I mean, come on. We won World War II, conquered every single nation on it. Of course we're militaristic, so it only makes sense. It's all in character. And materialistic. I mean, I don't really have a justification for this one. But I do like the physics output, society output, and engineering output. Basically, I want more technology. That's the only reason, really, for this one. And the British people itself is definitely strong. Once again, the argument is we conquered Earth. Definitely strong. Makes sense. We're resourceful. Honestly, this one seems a bit historic. England and later on Great Britain, or whatever name you prefer to use for it, they have like a million names for the country, was stuck on an island or a set of islands and still managed to become at one point biggest nation upon Earth. So you gotta give them credit for being quite resourceful. We're also urban. I mean, people for a couple of, at least a few centuries now, have moved to the major urban centers such as London, Edinburgh, and we have Manchester, and also, St. Edward, because we renamed San Francisco to St. Edward because we can't really have a Spanish name, can we? So we're urban, which means we will get a bit less food, but that's fine. And we're also intelligent. I mean, have you ever met an stupid British person? I definitely have not. All British people are brilliant. Just look at how many Nobel Prizes that the Britain have won, and also the Neo-Britain, which is America, have won. And then tell me that the British people are not brilliant. So we will just get right down to it. Galaxy, I think we will have a medium galaxy. I mean, we could go for larger and huge galaxy, but there's no point really in it. Elliptical, sure, we will have elliptical. That's fine. We'll have 14 empires because that's fine. I like 14, it's a good number. Max fallen empires, definitely have 4. The more fallen empires the better, especially now with the event that they added with the whole war in heaven or whatever it's called. That seems fine. AI aggressiveness and difficulty could be normal. Allowed FTL method will be hyperdrive because I want to try it. I have never tried it, and it could be fun. Iron Man. Should we have Iron Man or not? Well, for the sake of not having too many autosaves, Iron Man will be off. And just press play and start a new game. Loading into it. As I said, I haven't really played Stellaris since it was released, so I will be a bit new at it, you could say. But it should probably be fine. And here I could have started from here and just go through all of it. But ruler is definitely Edward. He's 40 years old at this point. Champion of the people and charismatic. That seems like a pretty good place to start for him. It's a pretty darn bad flag though, so I apologize for that. I did fail in that regard. He's only got one skill though. Species British, should be fine. And we have some technology to pick. We will start with physics, where we will have, research speed? Sure, research speed, 5%. Pretty good. With all our other bonuses, it should be adding up pretty quickly. Lorna Booth, who is our society. We only have women here on technology. Pretty cool. Okay, in technology here, in society, more to the point, We could go for colony ship. It's a bit... wait, can I change it now? Oh, yeah, I can. I mean, army upkeep sounds awesome, but then you realize that army is the armies themselves that can invade the planets and not the ships that you fight mostly with. The colony ship, because we need to expand a little bit. Engineering Darcy Smith. There's a nice 5% research bonus there. And over here we have, I mean, powered exoskeletons, not really what we're going for right now. Improved spaceport. Well, could be cool. Let's go for an improved spaceport. And let's take a look here at Britannia, or Earth, as is more commonly known, among certain people who haven't really gotten the memo. We have Governor Leonard Lockhart. He produces quite a bit of happiness, and I like it. He also keeps the ethics in check, so we don't have to worry too much about that just yet. So what do we need to upgrade? Well, I imagine some food would be nice. So if we do an hydroponics farm, this fella little over here, which we don't have a name for, should probably be pretty happy. Yeah, he definitely should be. Some of these that we could clear. This is more food. Food is always good. Could use more power, I presume, fairly soon. But I think food... Going for more food. Sure, let's clear it. Probably a bad decision, in hindsight. But, should be fine. Here we have the first fleet, consisting of 3 corvettes, as they usually start with, and our little spaceport over here. So that should be fine too. And our 2 ships. Sign ship, you have a pretty good mission. Actually, that's the wrong way. Just go for survey the entire system and report back your findings. And yeah, let's just start the time and have it on fairly fast at the beginning. And the ship should do its work for us. Crown Prince Emesto. I mean, that's not really a British name, is it? Can we change the name of the heir? Because I definitely don't want that to be the guy. I mean, oh, industrialist. I take that back, he's pretty good. So what do we have here? Champion of the people, plus 10% happiness, excellent. Edict costs, we should probably use some edicts. Edict duration as well. Definitely use some edicts. That sounds like a good thing. I forgot how to use edicts though. I'm sure I will find it sooner or later. There, policies and edicts. Yeah, so now they only cost a little bit of influence, and we have quite a lot of it right now. We could go for physics research grants. We can actually go for quite a few of these ethics or edicts, I mean. This one, no, we need... That one gives a pretty big boost to society at the expense of everything else. So if we go for all of them, we should have a net bonus, right? Oh, you can only go for one at the same time. So what do we need the most of? Probably... I would go for society, actually. So can we switch that off and go for society instead? There we go. What do we have for policies here? War philosophy, unrestricted wars. Do we have anything about slavery? There we go. Allowed. It's not a signatory. Has collectivist ethic. Oh, we should have got collectivist instead. Oh well, if we have some slavery, then doesn't matter too much. Have we found anything interesting? We have Mercury here, in fact, that we could build a mining station on, and we shall do so. Definitely, go and make that for us. Anything else you find interesting? What's your name? Quanele Nagwan, clearly from one of the colonies, you know. Outside of, you know, in the British sphere of influence. Everyone that doesn't have a real, you know, English name is definitely from one of the colonies. Either be it German, be it African, be it Asian, be it American. All of them. All of them part of the colonies. Bengal over here. HMS Bengal. I mean, I would have imagined something like Scarborough. O'Hare, I mean, that sounds somewhat American, really. O'Hare Airport. Isn't that in Chicago? But at least, you know, another level here for Quanele Neguania. So, good for him. Good for him. Even if he's on
Construction complete.
Chicago Airport. HMS Bengal completed construction of a mining station on Mercury. So we have one series there that we can make another one for. We probably need some more energy due to using up quite a bit of energy. So where to get that? We could get that over here. This one is actually fairly strong to clear. And then we could put our people there as soon as we are able to. Anomaly, it's only 22% chance of it going wrong. We should definitely go for it. Situation log, no entries. But it will soon be. The first time I played it, finding the situation log took me ages. Just ages. But now suddenly it's so obvious. Oh, here it is. So do we have any other leaders? We have one governor, because we only have one planet. And we have 4 scientists, because we need 4 slots for them. No admirals or generals yet, and we're using half of our leadership staff. Failure? What the hell? It was a 22% chance of it failing. Or was it 22% chance of it succeeding? Either way, I probably should read more next time. And when this one is done, we'll definitely make a mining station over here as soon as he's able, because we need that extra energy credits. So can we take a look here in the solar system? Is it M or what's that? E? Yeah, definitely E. Alright, so this is our solar system. It's a bit too grey for now. I'm playing with some mods. I don't remember which mods I actually installed. It was quite a few of them, and I just, you know, took away the ones that were outdated. So I have some mods on. Probably should have seen which mods I actually used before. But can't always be that smart, can you? This one should be at the end of the month. Let's speed that up. Sol system is fully operational. So he should probably go and check this system out. Can you? British Empire. There we go. Survey this system. There's quite a few planets over here. Maybe there's an alpine world. Yeah, they redid that too, didn't they? So we have... wait, where did I find that? We have some preferences as to which ones we fit on. It's an expansion planner, which is pretty cool. Failure risk... Oh, so it was 22% before. Do that failure, or do that anomaly. This time don't fail me, if you will. I would be very appreciative if you didn't. Uranus is done. Uranus is done. Come on, again? It's the second time, O'Hare. Or, well, that's, you know, the ship. Not one more time. If one more time I will replace that leader. He's clearly not suitable for the job. So Sol is fully exploited. It was a poor haul. 4 minerals and 2 energy. So not too much. But it should be fine anyway. We will make over here a power plant. So we can get 5 sweet energy credits over there. I wonder how the energy is stored and moved to other locations, because it seems to be universal. Okay, so we found some stuff here. Is Barnard's... Oh, wonderful. We have some research done, and now we can have growth time. Or monthly influence. I mean, this one may not seem very important right now, because we're not using that much influence, but in the future it will be. So we'll go for it. Because who knows when we can discover it once again. This one is actually really good. Bengal, I need you. Come over here and exploit these territories. Actually, can you make a mining station on both of these? This one is actually mixed. Wonderful. Britannia has constructed its thing. So that's 5. And that one is going on the food again. How much food are we using in this planet? We're using 2. Or actually we're using 8 out of 10. So we probably need some more food. Which makes sense then to make a hydroponics farm over there. And then we should probably focus on some research. Oh yeah, I hope it doesn't have to be, you know, in the red all the time. I get that it's urban, but it's just annoying seeing it as a red. Bernard Star 1 is done. Nothing can live on it. molten world. And on this alpine world we have 20%. Not too good. We definitely need to find some planet where we can settle and expand the British people. Construction complete in Britannia. Anything interesting? No, it's just a food thing. Requires a grown pop to function. Well, we're working on it. We're working on it. It will be in a couple of months, but it will definitely happen. And this is the fastest we can go. Well, it's fine. Bernard Star 1. You have finished your mission. Now you should try to assist and exploit as soon as possible. Discovery of alien life. There should be something in the situation log, no? Apparently not. Everyone is getting promoted. Now it is free. Okay, so just go over here. And can we... This planet is not within our boundaries. Of course not. Planetary Animalia. I mean, it would be nice to get these places, but they're right, we are not within our borders. We need to expand our borders somehow. Hopefully we can settle on this planet. So we will send this one over and survey that system immediately. Perhaps it's time to think of some military. Perhaps we should just make a few more corvettes. And we need to upgrade our spaceport in order to make our colony ship. 22% chance, this is your last chance. Quanele Neguanya. Research it. Go for it. But don't fail me again. Or you will feel my wrath. It's probably best if this ship is just over here. We could make a frontier outpost, that is true. And that is what our whole influence thing was good for. Or will be good for. But this is a bit too early to make such a thing. Who knows what will come. So we'll just head home. Again failure! Oh no, this is not acceptable. You have had so many chances, Quanele Niguania. I will... well, you will go away. Unfortunately we will have to restart again, but that's fine. That's fine. This one costs a bit less. But it's not as old. Okay, let's go for this one instead. 40 years old. You will be on the science ship instead. Sure, it sucks losing a guy who had 3 in skill, but he failed me 3 times, and there's 3 strikes and then you're out. No going back. Again, more influence. More influence. And it looks a planetary capital. Sure, I mean, more influence. Wonderful. Plus we have 34% research speed. That's pretty impressive.
Construction complete.
Passport of Britannia finished its, well, queue. Colony ship needs... Is that all it needs? It just needs some more... We could also upgrade to spaceport. Actually, we don't have the technology for it. Administrative AI. That's good. Colony development speed plus 50%. I mean, this could be pretty good, but this is also rare technology. Synchronized defenses. I like it. Plus it's rare, so we gotta take it. If it's rare, you want it. That's what I'm going to live for. Do we have anything in our... Where is the ship designer? There we go. I don't think we have unlocked anything that we could upgrade at this point, no. So it's fine to just make them. And nothing on this planet either? Well, I suppose you're working on it still, but it doesn't seem like there's anyone, or anything rather, that we can settle on that. We have this entire quadrant to explore. I mean, this is a corner, which is good. But since we're using these hyper lanes or whatever, we know that if we settle this area and clear it out, this will be ours. This will be our territory. You know what? Leave be for now. If you have that anomaly, leave it be. Just wait for assistance on that matter. We could switch you out to someone else, someone with a bit more experience. Now I regret kicking that guy's ass, but I promise to do so. And if I don't stand by my word, then what kind of person am I? Scientists gain traits. Well, Antonia Paris. Which one were you for? Oh, you're on this ship. So now you have 2 skill, and you also have an expertise in biology. This was a very, very small system, so we will try to explore along the way. We will not focus very much on this area, due to it being connected to the rest of the galaxy, but instead on this quadrant, as I mentioned before. And we have Jofmore Shroud over here, a nebula, which we'll probably try to avoid. I mean, with all of this, here we actually have a decent planet. We're trying to figure out how decent exactly. It's not surveyed, so we don't know yet, but it is looking not perfect, but it's looking better than it could have been. We're pretty unlucky so far with our habitable planets. I've seen better results. First fleets, Britannia. Anything edicts over here? We have re-education campaign, propaganda broadcasts, land of opportunity. Re-education. No, we don't really need anything at the moment. But we could upgrade some things here. I assume. We could also clear something out. I mean, sure, we can focus on clearing out and building up our economy. So if we clear this one out, put this guy over here, make another energy capacity thing, and then we can use the rest for other things. And we should be pretty fine. Yeah, we go for it. Situation log updated. So we need to survey 8 habitable planets. That is fine. This one is 60% habitable. Not the best, definitely not. We should probably focus our efforts over here, because if we want to colonize, this one would be a good location. This one would be even better if it had anything decent in it, which I hope it does. I mean, it's a neutron star. I'm not smart enough to know exactly what difference that makes, but I'm sure it does make some difference. This doesn't seem to have anything. Nope. It's a very small system as well. Anomaly fine. This is your, let's hope that you manage this one. Antonia Perez. Because if you don't, you know what happened to your predecessor. I am not kidding around. This is what I want to see. This is a leader who knows what to do. Remarkable, remarkable, and now skill free. I take it back. We made the right decision. We made the right decision. So this one would now be a 30% failure risk. How long until you are at next level? That would take a while, actually. How about you try this one? Hopefully you can manage that one as well. Yeah, here we go. You are out of job, which makes sense considering you don't have any job. You can make a capacitor bank. No, that is not what we want to do. But we would love to have another power plant. That is something we would love to have. Just so we can have our economy stabilized. Encounter! No! Where? Why would it be over there? What is the hostile fleet? Where is it? We will send in the military. Military, send in. Go in and see what happens. Meanwhile, we will assume that you will die and build a few more of you, and also a colony ship. Should be fine. HMS O'Hare. I mean, if you can't go there, then of course you can continue, doing something in the system. It seems fine now. Probably was a straggler, maybe, bandit towards you. Improved spaceport. Now we can actually build that. We have a coil gun here, which could probably be pretty good to have. Nanocomposite materials could also be pretty good. But let's go for bigger and better guns. Bigger and better guns. Should be fine. And let's hope there's nothing over here in this system. Well, it's a tundra world. God damn it. There's no good worlds around here. And it's probably gonna be, in Alpha Centauri over here, there will probably be a good world in, but... Or maybe here in Sirius. But who knows. Parsecs. Parsecs. How long until this goes out? I'm not sure it will. So that's fine. There's no rush. But at this point, if we want to expand, we probably need to make one of those stations fairly soon. Fairly soon. Okay, is this a big area? Seemingly it was decent enough. Let's go to the neutron star and see what's over there. It's nothing. Barnard star we are already done with from before. Britannia, how's it going on the surface? Well, it'll probably be best to clear out some of these trash bits. And then we can make, you know, research stations on each of them. Because they are one of the each technology thing. Should be pretty fun. We're pretty good. So what's over here? Oh, wonderful. 5 engineering research right out of the gate. I'm tempted to make an outpost over here. Because it's such a valuable area. Not just simply for the research, but because we really want this area, just in general. I mean, this general area is well protected, and we want to expand over here. Hopefully there's not an alien over here or whatever. Research time is done. Naval capacity would be pretty fun. We have a naval capacity of 14 now, so I mean 10% of 14, that's just 1.4. Not gonna do too much. Not gonna be too much at all. And genome mapping. Sure, genome mapping. Growth time. Sounds fun. Well, actually, eco simulation sounds much better. We're starting the research for eco simulation. I think here is where we will cut it off for now. The British Empire is off to an astounding start with a pretty terrible neighborhood, to be honest. But I'm sure we'll find a habitable planet soon, and next episode we will at least establish the first British colony. I hope to see you then, and I hope you enjoyed. Have a good one.